All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Type in a 5 if you can see my screen, okay? Let me share screen. All right. Let's do this. So good. Okay. Awesome. Looks like you guys can see my screen. All right, let's get into it. So, today you're going to watch us build a complete software product in minutes, including the exact customer system based on $18 million in software sales. Now, we're going to go through the entire process, how to get an idea today, how to validate that idea today, how to actually build the software using AI, and then how to get customers using our marketing system. All right. So that's what we're going to go through. We're going to show you a complete demo. But before we get into it, I want to go through a few things. Okay. Here's exactly what you're walking away with here today. Why models like drop shipping, selling courses, and more are dying fast as ways to make money online. Number two, why everyone should be getting in on the software gold rush. It's the easiest way to make money in 2026 and moving forward, whether you already have a product to sell or not. And you're going to see that as we go through today's demo. And number three, I'm going to show you the exact 4-step system to build and launch AI software. I've used this to launch multiple softwares myself without writing a single line of code. And number four, I'm going to show you a live demo. You're going to watch me build an entire software business from in real time, and more importantly, how to get customers, and based on my framework of generating over $18 million in sales. All right. Now, who is this workshop for? Number one, are you a side hustler? Let me know down below. Are you a side hustler? You just want extra passive income from building software using AI. Now, maybe you don't want to quit your 9-to-5 job yet. You just want that extra income. So let me know, are you a side hustler? Or number two, are you already an entrepreneur? Do you already have a business? This workshop is also for you, okay? If you already have something to sell, whether it's an online course, whether it's even a local business, a landscaping business, chiropractic, any type of business that you have, it could be a small business. We're going to show you how to implement software for your business today, okay? And then number three, are you a freelancer or agency? Do you want to know how you can use software to get more sales for your business? Okay. And then, are you a complete beginner? This is also for you. Maybe you've seen so many people making money with AI and you want to be able to make money, but you're just not sure. This is also for you, okay? Because we're going to show you a proven system on how you can start from zero. Now, let me know, are you a side hustler, entrepreneur, freelancer, agency, or are you a complete beginner? Now, more importantly, this is for you, okay? Now, does this sound like you? Number one, are you struggling to figure out how to build a product that actually sells online? Guys, there's so much conflicting information that you feel overloaded and you don't know what the best thing to do is. Or number two, maybe you already have a product, a course, a drop shipping store, a local business, a blog, maybe even already have a software, but you're struggling to make money with these sources. We're going to show you how to fix that here today. Or number three, you've always wanted to build a software, but you struggled because you didn't know how to code and you didn't have 500,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay out to developers. We're going to show you how to solve that problem today. And this was actually me about 6 years ago. I've always wanted to build software and sell it, but I didn't have the money to hire engineers or coders or anything like that. Or number four, maybe you're already in business. You have a local business or a course or a coaching agency, whatever it is. We're going to show you how to implement software. That way you can stand out and increase your profits, okay? Now you're in the right place. We're going to show you the complete process from scratch, okay? Now, real quick, before I go into the demo, I want to talk about who we are and why you should listen to us today. Now, my name is Jonathan Montoya. I'm a former corporate employee, not a developer, not a coder, anything like that. I actually quit my job in March of 2020. Now, I actually started as a corporate worker, and I wanted to quit my 9 to 5 job because I didn't want to work for anyone else. Now, I started in the affiliate marketing digital course industry. So I started out by, doing affiliate marketing, which I still do today, and also selling online courses. Now, I actually figured out how we can use AI to then build software. Since then, I've built dozens of softwares in just the last 6 to 8 months. Now, more specifically, I've built at least 5 softwares with over 1,000 members, and I'm going to show you proof of that here today as we go into the demo. Now, more importantly for you, I've done over $18 million in sales with my co-founder, Stefan Ciancio. And I'm going to show you why that's important, because we're going to show you the framework on how you can copy that. And since the last 6 months, we've built the largest AI software community in the entire world of people actually building software and getting results. Okay. Now, I've done some really cool things. Okay. Because of what I started, and since I quit my job, I got to hang out with some really cool business owners. On the top left is a guy named Russell Brunson. Now, do you guys know who this is? Type in a 1 if you do, or type in a 2 if you don't. Okay. Now, he's the owner of a $1 billion software company. I've learned so much from him on how to build software, launch software, and more importantly, get customers. And that's why this is important for you. Also, on the top right is a picture of me getting awards for taking at least 3 businesses to over 7 figures. Again, I'm not showing you this to brag. I'm showing you this because what I'm going to show you today in the demo is how you can replicate the process of taking companies to over 7 figures. I'm going to show you exactly how I personally do it. Okay. And the big award in the middle there is taking one of my companies to over $25 million. I did that with a different partner in a different company. Okay. Now, more importantly, right, is I've also gotten this award right here for taking one of my softwares to over 1,000 paying members. Now, think about it, guys. 1,000 paying members paying at least $97 to $297 per month. Okay. Now, this is really important because I want to show you how I've taken multiple softwares to now over 1,000 members. This is just one of the softwares that I have taken. Now, I want to show you in today's demo how I sell software with simple posts like this. I make a simple post on Facebook and I'm able to get results like this. Now you can see this is just one post and you can see 1,400 comments. And with that, I've been able to generate thousands and thousands of dollars with just one of my companies. Okay. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works. If you're excited for that, type in 4 down below, okay? Now, I want to introduce Stefan Ciancio. This is going to be really exciting for those who don't want to create content, don't want to make posts on Facebook, because he's built his businesses a different way. And we're going to explain that in just a second. But Stefan was also a former corporate employee, not a coder, not a developer. He quit his 9 to 5 job in September of 2015. Now, he's the founder of a software called Webinar Kit. And the crazy thing is he built that to over 20,000 users, which is absolutely insane. I personally have not taken one software to 20,000 users. He's done it without making any posts on Facebook or YouTube. I'm going to show you how he's done it in just a second. Okay. Now he's personally done over $8 million himself. And he's the best-selling author of a book called Sell More with Webinars. Now, he's gone all over the world talking about how he's sold his software using ads and how he became a best-selling author. And again, this guy doesn't even have a huge personal brand, almost no personal brand, and he sold his software like this, okay? Now, this is the reason I brought Stefan on, because myself, I'm really good at creating content and getting sales. Stefan, he was able to get all his sales with ads. Now, how would you like to sell your software with simple ads that get results like this? Type in ads down below in the comments, okay? Now, check this out. He was able to spend $800,000 on Facebook and Meta ads and return almost $6 million. Now, I have not personally done that myself, but that's why I brought him on. That way he can teach you how he's doing that, right? So I'm going to teach you how I do it organically, how to do it with Facebook posts and YouTube. But Stefan, he's going to come in and show you how he's doing it with ads. And that's why we're introducing ourselves, because I want you to understand what you're learning today and why it's so powerful. Now, a quick backstory before we get into the demo. I know you guys are like, I want to get into the demo. Don't worry. We're going to get right into it. We're going to actually prove everything that we're talking about today. Now, we got together in October of 2025 at this big AI conference, okay? Now, in this conference, we figured out that you can now use AI to build software. Now, Stefan, remember, he built his software with coders, engineers, and he spent, I think, close to $800,000 building his software. And then he was like, oh my gosh, I can literally now build this software in 10, 20, $100 instead of paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that was the crazy thing we realized. But the thing that you guys need to understand is building software is actually the easy part. What you're going to learn today is how to actually get customers and actually get sales, because the hard part is not building the software, okay? So here's the reality, okay? Selling courses and other make money methods are dying. And I'm going to show you why, okay? It's getting really hard to sell courses. It's a lower perceived value, right? People want results quicker, right? They don't want to sit through 10, 20, 30 hours of videos and courses. They just want a result, right? Maybe you guys, you're like, oh, I don't want to buy another course, right? Exactly, right? You guys just want results, right? Same with me. I'm tired of going into like just buying courses because I just want results, right? Type in results if that's all you're looking for now, right? You don't want to buy another book, another course. You just want to start making money, right? And that's the goal, okay? And don't worry, guys, I'm going to get right into the demo here. We are almost there. I just really want you to understand the power of the backstory before I go into it, okay? So you need to understand that selling courses and other ways to make money are dying, okay? Now, this is the new way to make money in 2026. I want you to understand this. Everyone needs a software. I want you to make sure you understand that, okay? Everyone needs a software, okay? Now, whether you are a complete beginner, you already have a business, it doesn't matter. You're going to need a software. You're going to understand why. Now, it's totally customizable. You can create endless ideas, opportunities, unlike selling a drop shipping product, okay? Now, number two, it's a super high perceived value, right? Again, these days, people want things that do it for them. It's so much easier to sell rather than like an ebook or a course, okay? And this leads to passive income, right? When people buy your software, they pay every single month, which becomes really, really powerful with your software because they're paying every month, okay? Now, here's the big aha, okay? You no longer need developers, engineers, coders. You can build your entire software literally today with tools like Lovable, Bolt, Base 44, Replit. All of these softwares will build your entire software without you knowing a single line of code. Now, here's the cool part for you. They are fully secure. It does all the debugging themselves, and it hosts the entire thing for you. Like, you don't have to worry about the architecture or all that crazy stuff that a coder would do for you, right? Now, if you have some belief that this is still technical, I want you to think again, because in the demo, I'm going to prove to you that a 6-year-old is building apps and a 65-year-old built an entire software in a day, okay? We're going to show you proof of all of that. Don't worry. Now, the software gold rush is here. This is really important to understand. Like, if you don't understand this, you're not going to understand the opportunity here, okay? Because before we had AI, you had to pay $50,000 to hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a developer build your software, okay? And you had to wait months, at least 6 months, just for a basic working version, and then wait another 6 to 8 months. That way you can start selling it, right? So you're already in the hole, hundreds of thousands of dollars without even making money yet, right? But now with the software gold rush and AI, we can use tools like Lovable, Bolt, Base 44, all these types of softwares will build everything for you with as low as $10, okay? And you can build the entire software tools in as little as minutes, okay? It's insane. You don't need any technical expertise. You don't need to learn development. The tools handle everything. If you can have a conversation by typing, you can literally have everything that you need. Okay. Now, what used to take 6 months now takes 15 minutes. You're going to see that in the demo here. Again, before you had to hire developers and wait months. You had endless debugging back and forth with the coders, engineers. You had to worry about security. You had to worry about hosting. You had to worry about maintenance. And most people never ship their products because they lost all this money and they're waiting months and months. But now with AI tools and the demo that we're going to show you today, you can get started with as little as $10 to $50 per software. Okay. You can have this working in as quick as 15 minutes, no coding knowledge needed. All the hosting and security is handled. And more importantly for you, we're going to show you how to actually get customers built on $18 million in customer acquisition. Okay. Now, what type of software can you actually build? Okay. Let me know down in the comments, what type of software are you wanting to build? Now, the reality is you can build marketing software, medical software, pet software, real estate, law software, restaurant, fitness, travel, music, nonprofit. Let me know down in the comments, what type of software are you wanting to build? Investor, security, AI software, right? Homestead software. The reality is you can build any software that you can think of with AI. I'm seeing the comments. I see all kinds of people adding different software. Some people are like, I'm not sure yet. That's okay. We're going to show you how to solve that as well today. Okay. Now, here's the power of software. Is the perceived value. Okay. And we're going to get into the demo in about 3 minutes, guys. Okay. So don't worry. We're going to get right into this. So here's the perceived value. Okay. So with an ebook, you're typically charging anywhere from, $7 to $27. The customer buys once and then disappears, right? With a course, it's a little bit more higher value, right? You have videos and documents, and you could typically charge $97 to $497. But the only thing with the course is they only buy once, right? They're not paying every single month. But with the software, you can charge, we have people charging $47 to $300 a month for software. But here's the thing that's crazy. It's reoccurring monthly revenue. So you start every single month with money in the bank, okay? And customers pay monthly for years and years, right? Think about Netflix. Who here has Netflix? Type in a one if you have Netflix or Disney Plus or Amazon Prime. I'm sure everyone here has a streaming software. You probably pay every single month, right? Because of the value that you get from it, right? So it's a higher perceived value than anything else, okay? And that's what I want you to understand. All right. Now, when we added software to our offers, everything changed. Okay. Because like I said, I started, with affiliate marketing products. I started with courses and all these things. But once we added software, it made it so much easier for our customers to actually get results. Type in results if that's what you're looking for, right? Because at the end of the day, we want to help our customers actually get results. Okay. So when we added software, it helped us get reoccurring revenue to our businesses. Okay. It gave us a higher perceived value, which increased our ROAS, basically our profits. And now we had customers sticking for months. Okay. And we are suddenly way more profitable as we grew our businesses. Okay. Now here's the power of passive income with software. Okay. Let's just say you have a software and you charge $49 per month and you get at least 200 customers. You've built a $10,000 business, right? Now imagine building 5 or 10 of these. That's what I'm doing. I'm already on my, I think like 15th software that I've built in just the last few months. Okay. And you can stack these on again and again and again, okay? Type in a 3 if that's what you're looking for, right? Not only passive income, but to actually get results for your customers, okay? So these are just some of the results here from some of my softwares. You can see here, one of my companies, we got to over $5,000 in just a few months. Another one here to $43,000 per month. Another one here at 26,000. And then the one on the bottom right, one of the companies got over to $6 million, close to 6 million. But what I'm saying is these are you'll see it says MRR. That means we start every single month with that in the bank. Okay. Monthly reoccurring commission, MRR. Type that in. That is your best friend, MRR. Okay. Monthly reoccurring revenue. Okay. Type MRR in the comments. Okay. Now, what if you built this for other people, right? So I'm going to show you how to do this for yourself, but let's just say you learn the process after today's demo and training. Well, now you can go to other people and say, hey, I can charge you $5,000, $10,000, and I'll build you an entire software. And remember, they're getting ready to pay someone hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're going to very easily pay you $5,000, $10,000 because you're going to be way, way cheaper than an actual coder, right? And the crazy thing is it's only going to cost you $50, $100 to build it, okay? So you can also do this for other clients as well. Now, here's the problem. It's so easy to build software, but almost nobody is making money because they don't know how to get customers. And that's what we're going to show you here today, right? The tools are great at building the software, but they don't show you how to get customers or how to market, okay? And that's why we created something called Maker AI, okay? Maker AI is going to give you the entire process. It gives you the idea, it validates the idea, and more importantly, it's going to help you get the customers and it's going to send you customers. Okay. So we're going to show you how that works here today. Think of Maker AI as the brain, okay, of the entire process. Okay. Now, this is the framework here. Okay. This is the 4-step framework that I use every single time I start a new business. Okay. So I want you to screenshot this. This is the most important thing. Every business that I start, I use this framework here, okay? Step number 1 is we have to have a profitable idea. Step number 2, we need to validate that idea to make sure that we can actually make money before we build it. Step 3, once we validate it, we actually build it using AI. And then step 4 is getting customers. Now we're going to do this in today's demo. We're going to do the demo now. So guys, if you are excited, type in demo down in the comments and I'm going to switch screens here. And as I go through this demo, I'm going to show you how to get the idea, how to validate it, how to build it, and more importantly for you, how to get customers. All right, let's do it. Let's do the demo right now, guys. All right, so in today's demo, you're going to watch me build an AI content software live using 100% AI, even if you have no experience in how to get customers starting today. Now, we're going to go through every single step, but what the most important thing that I want to focus on is this right here is getting customers, okay? Because all this other stuff, you're going to see how easy it is and how fast we can go through this process, okay? But we're going to start with the idea, right? I saw a lot of people in the comments are like, well, man, I don't have an idea yet. You know, maybe I have an industry, but I just don't have an idea yet. Okay. Now, I want to show you how quickly this will help you go from idea to validation to building to getting users. All right. Real quick, I do want to show you some of the softwares I've built to at least over 1,000 members. This is my viral software called freedomthreads.ai. This one I got to over 1,000 members. I built it in the last few months. This is another one. This is a stock trading platform called TrueVest.ai. I actually partnered with this. I partnered with someone else on this who's a stock trader. I built him this entire software. So this is TrueVest here. And then this is a Bible study app that I created for my church and people that want to go through like a interactive Bible study guide. So this is a Driven Man study guide. And then this one right here is called DM Lead Flow. This is a program by one of our students here, a couple of our students, Daniel and Nate, who I think are in the comments actually. And they built this software to thousands of people just in the past few months. And we're going to show you multiple examples of our students getting crazy results with this system here. Okay. Now, let's get into it, guys. So we're going to be using Maker AI for this process here for every single step. All right. So we're going to start with the idea. Okay. So the idea is one of the most important parts, right? Because if you don't have an idea, it's going to be hard to actually start building, right? So we're going to be using Maker AI. Now, more importantly, I'm going to show you how to get an idea. Okay. Now, if you go to the Maker AI app, okay, you're going to go to where it says new project. Okay. So new project here. And you're going to click on AI suggest an idea. Okay. Now, if you already have a project that you want to you already have an idea or you're already working on something, you can always click on this option right here. But most people just need to start with an idea, need to get some ideas flowing, right? So most of you will probably click here. Um, and then it's going to say choose your industry. Now, again, you can build in any industry that you want. Again, marketing, business, e-commerce, health, finance, real estate, any type of industry you can build. And that's the beauty of this process here. Okay. So the cool thing now is what I'm going to show you is if let's just say you don't have your industry right here. Okay. There's dozens and dozens of industries, but if your industry is not here, you could just type this in, right? So we have people doing like some of the craziest things, right? So like, for example, homesteading, you can type that in if it's not in there and it'll give you ideas on that. Okay. Now, more specifically today, I'm going to be building an AI content software. This is just in my niche and something I like to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this option right here. I believe there's an AI content. Yeah, right here, AI SaaS. Okay. So you're going to click on whatever industry that you like here. And then it's going to ask you how complex should your app be? Okay. So I'm going to, there's easy, medium, hard. Now, the cool thing about this is whether it's hard or easy, the AI is going to be able to build it. The only difference is it just takes a little longer, right? Maybe this takes like an easy app, maybe takes like 10 minutes, right? Where maybe a hard one will take a day, right? Instead of 6 months, you're only going to wait a day, maybe two, right? So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on medium here. And the cool thing is if you have some sort of expertise or anything like that, you could always add your industry expertise. Okay. Type in a 2 if you're with me so far. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to click on generate idea here. Okay. Now this is going to scour the internet. It's going to go to Reddit, YouTube. It's going to go through Google. It's literally doing months and months of research in just a few moments. Okay. So here's the cool thing that it's doing. All right. So it's trying to find an idea that's going to help you actually make money, right? So it's not just trying to find random ideas. It's trying to find something in your industry that's going to help you actually make money with this process. Okay. So as it goes through, it's going to start to give you some ideas. Okay. Now, the cool thing about this is this right here will tell you what it's solving, right? So, it's going to give you some ideas and more importantly, it's also going to give you the target market, right? Because you want to know exactly who you're targeting with this process here. Okay. So it's going to give you some ideas and you're like, okay, you go through these ideas. If you don't like the idea, you can always click on new ideas. The goal here is to find an idea you're extremely excited about, okay? Because we don't want to build something that we're not excited about. That's one of the most important things as you're building this out, okay? So, so for the purposes of this demo, I already have an idea picked out. So it's called Repurpose Viral AI. So I'm going to go through this process with you guys. Okay. So this is how it works. Okay. So we already have an idea, right? You see how fast the idea took, right? So now we have an idea, it went through Google, it went through Reddit, right? Reddit, YouTube, it did all the research, but now it's going to validate that idea. Okay. This is really important, guys, because validation, before I started any business, you want to validate it before you actually build it. Because if you don't validate your business, then you're essentially wasting time. Okay. So validation, what does that actually mean? Okay. So validation, this is going to do things like your competitors, right? What are other people doing in that same industry, right? So your competitors, it's going to look for keywords. What are the keywords that people are searching? It's looking for, the pain in that industry, right? So what are people's pain points? Like, why would they buy your software? It's doing things like, what are the searches per month, right? So the searches per month, it's doing a lot more. So it's doing like social media. So it's doing a ton of different things. Okay. So let me prove that to you here. Okay. So once you pick your idea, right, it's going to have you go through this process. And then it's going to have this marketing section here. Okay. So this is essentially your validate phase. Okay. So this is your validation phase. Okay. Sorry, the words are a little crazy there, but okay. I'm going to click on this right here. And this is going to give you some stats. Okay. So It's going through that whole process that I just showed you. Okay. The first thing it's going to say is the market evidence. Okay. So search demand is really important. I like to know exactly how much searches people are searching for that thing, right? So it says high search volume for AI content tools, content repurposing tools, social media content, blog to post video. So it says 10,000 to 100,000 searches per month. So that's pretty good, guys. Okay. Because you want to make sure that people are actually going to be searching your product. Okay. Really, really important. Okay. And it's also going to go into the social media angle, right? So if you were to create this software, it's going to give you some ideas of what type of content you would create if you were to do social media. So, you would create videos like "Stop wasting time. This AI tool automates content repurposing like magic." Okay, it gives you some Instagram reels, some TikTok ideas, gives you some Twitter ideas, all that stuff. Okay. And then it gives you some competitive landscape. So it's going to go through, it's going to find other competitors that are doing something similar. Okay. So it's like, okay, there's this software. This is how much they charge. There's this one here. And then it tells you what they're good at doing and then what they're not good at doing. And then more importantly for you, it gives you a market gap, right? So it tells you exactly how you can build this to be even better than the other software. Okay. And then it gives you differentiation angles, right? How can we make our software better than the competitors? Okay. So this is all in the validation phase. It gives you some financials, how much you could make based on how much you would charge, stuff like that. It gives you some key risks to look out for, right? You don't want to start a business without knowing the risks, right? So that's another thing we can add to the validation, right? Is the risks, right? We want to know the risks. We don't want to just see the good stuff. We want to know the risks, right? We want to know what are the good, what's the bad, right? So we want to know all these things before we start our business. So it's going to give you some of these things here. And then it's going to give you like a snapshot, right? How can we get sales right away? And then it gives you a detailed score breakdown. So what's the competition like? Is there a clear buyer? Is there enough demand? Is it hard to copy? All these things here. Okay. Now let's just say everything looks good. It checks out. You're excited about this. You want to build it. Okay. We can now move on to step 3. Look how fast we're moving, guys. Isn't that insane? The last part here, though, is just you want to make sure you're excited before you go to the actual build here. Okay, so the last thing I always tell my students here is you want to be excited about what you're doing, because if you're not excited about it, then yes, it could potentially make a ton of money. But if you're not excited about it, you're not going to be able to do this long term, right? So I always like to tell people, like, if you go through this process and you read this and you're like, cool, the money's good, but if you're not excited, don't build it. Okay. There's just some quick business advice for you. Don't build something that you're not excited about and that you're not going to actually help people solve their pain points. Okay. But okay, so let's just say we're good. We love the validation phase. The idea is perfect. We can now build. Okay. So I'm going to go to customize build on the bottom right here. Now, here's the cool thing. I want to show you how this works. Okay. This allows you to customize your entire software. Okay. So type in a build if you're excited to see me build this live for you guys. Okay. Now, the cool part here is it allows you to customize it however you want. Okay. So it did the market research for us. So these are the things that you have to have based on like the market research. But there's also some like, hey, you should add these. These will make it even better. Now, again, the AI will just build it for you. You don't really have to do anything. But you can, if you want to make it super simple, you can just take some of these off depending on what you want to add. Now you can come back and always add it later. But you can kind of add as you go. Okay. I'm just going to add one of these things for now. And then there's some more advanced things called the nice to have, where you can these are more advanced features that the AI will build. But for me, I just want to build something and start putting it to market, right? I want to get something quick. My goal for everyone on this call is something that you can build by the end of this week and start selling by Monday. Okay. That is my goal for everyone here. Okay. So we don't want to make it complicated. Next thing, it's going to give you some pricing suggestions. So it's like, hey, here's a starting plan for $47 a month. Here's a pro plan for $97 a month. So you can add different tiers, however you want to do that. It's up to you. Okay. And then the cool thing here is you can add a free trial. So we can put that on or take it off. And then I'm just going to add like a 7-day trial. You can always add a trial. You can take it off, whatever you want to do. Okay. It's your software. You can do whatever you want. This will just customize it for you. Okay. So now all I'm going to do is create build guide. Okay. So we're going to create this right here. Okay. And it's going to go to the build section right here. Now I want to explain this because this is really important, right? It says, the building part is believe it or not, it's the easiest part. Okay. So I want to show you how this works. Okay. So what's going to happen is Maker AI. Okay. Maker AI is, remember, this is the brain of the entire process. Okay. Not only building it, but also getting you customers. Okay. Now what Maker AI is going to do is it's going to give you some copy and paste prompts. Okay. Copy and paste. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste that into an AI software builder. Now, we recommend a program called Lovable, but you can use whatever you want. Like I said, you can use Base 44, you can use Bolt, you can use Replit. It doesn't matter. Okay. Again, think of Lovable or your AI builder as like if you're building a house, right? Maker AI is your blueprint, right? This is the brain behind everything, right? Lovable is just the builder, right? It's just the one building the house. You could essentially have anyone build the house for you. It's not a big deal, but you have to have a good blueprint, okay? Type in copy and paste if you know how to copy and paste, because that's all you have to do for building the software, okay? Now, in the build section here, okay, this gives you a step-by-step copy and paste prompt. Okay. So right here, it says phase 1, build your app. Okay. Now what I do is, first you're going to sign up for your builder. Remember, this is your builder here. Now we recommend Lovable. You can use whatever you want. Again, I don't really care what you use. We just like Lovable. It's what we use to build everything. It's just easy for us and for our people. Okay. So you're going to sign up here. If you don't have a Lovable account, if you already have one, no worries. Okay. Now, what you do is now you go through it step by step. So step number 2, this is going to build you a page so you can sell your software. Okay. Now it took all the research and it built this. That way it's super easy for you to just copy and paste. Okay. So all you have to do now is copy and paste. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this copy button here on the top right. I'm going to go to my Lovable account and I'm going to copy this into here. Okay. And that's it. You're going to watch it build this software live. Okay. So you can see this is building live. It should be done in just a few minutes. Now, what's happening behind the scenes here is this is going to build it step by step. Okay. So you'll notice here, this is just building the landing page. Okay. And then later on, it will build the user authentication. So how people sign up for it. And then it's going to build the main user dashboard. And then it's going to build the admin area. And then it's going to build, the actual features that you added, right? All the custom things. So the more custom things you do, it'll add steps here. So, if you make it really complicated, it'll just have more steps. You just have to copy and paste more, right? That's really all you're doing until the end here, right? Every single step is done. And then the last step is literally just add your bank account so you can start getting paid. That's the process right there. Okay. So, we'll go back here and make sure, okay, this is going to take a few minutes here. We'll make sure to go back and see what it gives us. But, essentially, this is building your app for you. Okay. Now for those who don't like to wait, and this is actually me sometimes, if you don't want to go and copy and paste step by step like that, you can actually use this quick start generate prompt. Okay. So this will give you the entire 12 steps in one big prompt. Now, word of caution, okay? If you use this, it could break, okay? So that's why I always recommend, I'm like, hey, go through this step by step, okay? Go, do this and then make sure it looks good and then go to the next step, okay? But for those who just want to walk away and just do the quick prompt, you can do that. It'll probably work, okay? And the cool thing is if it doesn't work correctly, you just type into the AI like, hey, this part didn't work correctly, and it'll fix itself. Okay. Pretty cool, right? Type in a 5 if that's pretty cool. If you can copy and paste and build it. Cause that's, I don't know, for me guys, it's insane that you can do this. Okay. But as you can see, this is building out. We're going to come back to this and see kind of the end result here. Okay. So, okay. So what we're going to do here is let's just say we build this entire thing out. We're going to copy this entire thing, copy and paste and build, copy, build. The next part here is, the cool thing is Maker AI will give you some checklist to make sure all these things are added correctly. Someone said, this is sick. Great work. Yeah. Yeah. It's so crazy, guys. I'm so blown away by this, but anyway, so what you do here, there's a phase two where you can test it and all that stuff. But more importantly, okay, I want to go to this marketing section here on the bottom right. Okay. So the most important part is, as you see, the building part is actually pretty easy, right? And you can use any builder you want. You can use Claude Cowork, you can use Lovable, you can use Manus. I don't care what you use. It doesn't matter, because the most important part is the copy and paste prompts, okay? And that's what Maker AI is built on the $18 million in sales, and more importantly, software sales, okay? But this is what I want to focus on, is getting customers, okay? Would you agree that getting customers is the most important part? Yes or no, okay? I know for me, I can build this amazing thing, but if I don't get customers, it doesn't really matter, right? So there's 3 ways that Maker AI helps you get customers, okay? The first one is organic, okay? Posting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Maker AI helps you do that. It does pretty much 90% of the work, okay? The next one is ads, okay? Remember I showed you in the beginning how I use organic to get tons and tons of sales, and my partner Stefan uses ads to get tons and tons of sales. So we're going to show you how Maker AI helps you do that. And then there's a mystery way that Maker AI helps you do this as well, okay? So there's a mystery way that Maker AI actually sends you customers, okay? So I'm going to show you that in just a second, but we're going to start first with the organic method first, okay? So let me show you. Okay. Oh, there we go. Check it out, guys. It built the entire software, okay? At least the homepage. So there we go, okay? We'll come back to this. We'll keep building it as we go, okay? But again, more importantly, I want to show you how to get customers. So there's a section here called marketing. This is the organic part, okay? This is how we get customers organically, all right? So what we're going to do is, what I like to do is go to prerequisites here. And what this helps you do is it's going to help you build logos for your software. Okay. So the cool thing here is I can actually copy this image. So it'll create an image on whatever colors you want. I could actually go to Lovable and I could be like, so here, I'll paste this image here. I don't know if you guys can see it. What I did is I got the image that it gave me. I just copied that into Lovable, and I'm going to say change to this logo and also the purple and black coloring. Okay. So I'm going to let that do its thing, because Maker AI gave us a logo for this. Okay. So what this also does is it gives you your setup for your Facebook account. So check this out. It gives you an actual Facebook banner. So it says, I help content marketers multiply engagement across platforms using repurposed viral AI. Okay. So again, it knows all this because it did the research, right? That's why it's so smart. Okay. So just so you understand, this is what the Facebook banner is. Okay. When people go to your Facebook, they have to know what you're selling, right? So I'll give you some more examples here. This is one of my partners and students, Camila. She says exactly what she does, right? I help 9-to-5ers turn their scroll time into daily payday, right? Here's another one of my students here who built a massive software. Daniel, it says, I help go-getters turn their story into an irresistible offer. Take my money now clients with AI, right? So it tells you exactly what they do, okay? So that's kind of the important thing about the banner is this will create the banner for you, okay? Which is pretty cool, right? And it gives you some more social media stuff. It does a bunch of things here, like with the prerequisites. It gives you more direct competitors. It gives you competitor Instagram accounts that you can copy. Like, it's insane what this does, okay? But more importantly, I want to show you the marketing aspect here, okay? So there's a section here in the marketing aspect where it says get customers. So this is what I want to focus on here today, is the actual getting the customers part, okay? So we're going to click on getting customers. And what I'm going to do is every single day that you log in, so if you're a Maker AI user, this will tell you what to do every single day, okay? So What this helps you do is it's going to help you figure out a YouTube script. So it's going to help you with YouTube. So as you can see, it gives you an entire script for YouTube if you wanted to create YouTube videos. It gives you a short form video script. Okay. And then it gives you a viral text post script. Now, I like this because the viral text post, this is pretty cool because what this does is it creates viral text posts. Now, remember I showed you in the beginning, I make posts like this, guys. Like, I mean, you can see I just made this post this morning or last night, right? I made this post right here with already 415 comments, okay? You know, I make posts like this every single day and get hundreds of comments, okay? And some are hit and miss, right? This one got 44 comments. This one got another 300 comments here. And I do these every single day, okay? Let's see here. Here's another one with 67 comments. This one right here, 310 comments. Here's another one here, 135 comments. So what Maker AI does is it creates these types of posts, okay? So the viral text post is one of my favorite things because you don't have to actually create videos, right? So a lot of you don't want to create videos, and that's okay. That's why we really perfected the viral text posting, okay? Now check this out. So you go to viral text post here, and it's going to give you this entire thing, okay? So I want to show you how this works, okay? So it gives you a main post here, and then it gives you these comments that go underneath it, okay? Now let me show you how this works, okay? So essentially the way it works is you're going to post, you're going to make a post like this, right? And then in the comments is where you have all your stuff, okay? So the way this works is if I go to Maker AI and I want to post this, I just copy this. I'm going to go to my account, okay? I'm going to paste this here, okay? I'm going to turn this into like a color like that, okay? And then I'm going to go to next. I'm going to post that. And then what I do now is I just literally copy the comments in here, okay? So I'm not sure why the color went away. Let me try this again. There we go. Let me do black next. Not sure why the color changed. There we go. Okay. So now what I do is I go to Maker AI and then I copy these comments right here, guys. Okay. So copy comment one, paste right here. Okay. Boom. Copy that, paste that in the comments. And then number two, you copy that, paste that in the comments, right? Now, if, once you create your app, you're going to put your URL. That way people can actually buy it, right? So the way it looks once you're done is you have, let me see if I can find an example here. I think, no, not this one. So let me find, yeah, this one right here. Okay. Yeah. Here's one I did yesterday. I got number one, number two, number three, all the way to, yeah, there we go. This one's promoting freedom threads right here. You can see that, right? So I always put a URL to whatever I'm selling, right? Does that make sense? Type in a 7 below if that makes sense, okay? So that's what Maker AI does is it helps you create that type of post, okay? So I'm gonna delete this just because this is not my post for today, but there we go, okay? So it gives you these viral text posts right here, okay? And then the next thing it does is it gives you this image type post. So right here, it'll create this type of image. Now the cool thing is you can see it brings in the logo, it brings in your image, like all this stuff. It's very branded to you, right? So same thing here, right? I can basically I post this on Facebook and then I just go back to the comments and then add the comments in the comments, right? Super simple. Same with the whiteboard, right? Same type of post, but it's just different, right? And you'll see that's exactly what I'm doing. Here's a whiteboard post here with all the comments on the in the bottom, right? So that's kind of the goal here, guys, is literally same thing with this one. Here's that, and then I have all the comments here, okay? So that's the goal here, okay? And that's literally what we do every single day, guys. Okay. One of my students, Camila, is one of the best at doing this. You can see she does this every single day, right? So, she does posts like this and she has, she shares my posts sometimes, but like, look, this is the whiteboard post here. And then if you go to the comments here, boom, right? You can see that. Does that make sense? So that's what we're doing, guys. So literally all you have to do is just follow this process of what Maker AI will give you. Okay. And then one more here. So we have the text comments, the image, whiteboard, and there's a breaking news style. So these are just different style of posts, guys. You'll see here, this will, create like a breaking news style image. Same thing, guys. It's all the same thing, just different formats. Okay. Um, I'll give you one example. I think Daniel was on here, one of my students. So you can see, let me see if I can find one of his posts here, right here, right? So he makes the exact same post. You know, same thing, guys. Like we're just using these types of posts to get people to our software. Okay. That's it. Okay. So anyways, that's what we're doing here. But anyways, so we're going to go back and, this is the organic content side. Okay. So does that make sense? Right. So we have the organic side, but now I want to talk about the ads, right? I know some of you are like, yeah, you know, that's cool, but I just want to, I just want to like press a button and make money, right? Type in ads if you want to see how we run ads and how we can do this. Okay. Because Stefan is insane on how he does that. So what Maker AI will do is there's a section that we recently added called ads. Okay. Now this is really cool. Okay. So if you go to ads right here, it helps you create all your ads for your specific software. Okay. So if I go to ad creatives here, it's going to create all types of different images that you can run as a Facebook ad. So I always like to do this problem and solution ad. So I'm going to click on this. And then I'm going to go to like a square image. I'm going to generate ad content. Okay. Now, the way this works is this is going to generate ads that people will see and click on your ads to buy your software. Okay. Now I want to be transparent with you guys. Like this is exactly what we're doing. Okay. So you can see in the last, let's see, I'll just put all time here. So we've spent $41,000 literally just running image ads, guys. Okay. So let me show you this. Okay. This is insane. So these are the exact same ads that I'm running, that Maker AI will help you create. Okay. Maybe some of you came from an ad, right? So these are the exact same ads that you can see right here. Okay. See the simple image and people click on that image to buy your software. Okay. That's what we're doing here. Right. And you can see, I'll close this out. You can see, you know, we've spent just on this little campaign here, you know, we get thousands and thousands and thousands of people registered, right? You can see all these images, different registrations, $15,000 spent just on this small campaign, and people come and buy our software, right? Now, Maker AI will create these for you, right? It brings in the entire process. It knows your program, and it's going to help you actually create ads. Okay. Is that pretty cool? Type in mind blown if that's, I don't know. For me, that's insane that this can do this. Okay. Because it already knows your product, guys. Okay. So your goal now is just to create as many ads as possible, run them on Facebook, and Facebook will find your customers. Okay. All right. Cool. So now I want to talk about something really cool, guys. All right. So we talked about the organic, we talked about ads. Now, remember I showed you that there is a mystery way to get customers. Okay. Now check this out. Okay. Maker AI has something called the marketplace. Okay. Marketplace. So Maker AI will actually send you customers. Okay. Let me show you how this works. Okay. So the way this works is, okay, first of all, if you want to see this, type in a 2 because I want to see you guys excited about this because this is insane, guys. This is, okay, thank you. Awesome. Okay, this is insane, okay? This is we want to help you guys win, and this is where the marketplace will help you, okay? So when you're done, you know, building your software, there's a thing called marketplace here, okay? Oh, real quick, let's see if it built our software. Boom, check it out. It changed it to the purple and black. This is amazing. Look at that, guys. Insane. This is so cool. All right. But anyways, okay, I want to show you the marketplace here, okay? So this is the marketplace here. So as you can see, this is a newer thing we just added. Right now, we have over 100 people that have already launched their software on our marketplace, okay? And this has just been up not that long, guys, okay? Now, when you launch your software to our marketplace, if you're a Maker AI user, first of all, you get a premium listing. So you're listed above everyone else. And then it says built with Maker AI. So we have a lot of trust in the industry. So you're going to get that built with Maker AI, emblem there. Okay. Now there are external, softwares, right? So Threadmaster is an external one, but they don't have the premium listings like you would with a marketplace. Okay, but let me show you how this works. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a random one here. Let's see. I've never seen this one here. From allergy anxiety to dinner table. Cool. Let's check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this here. Have no idea whose this is, by the way. I guess we'll find out. So. Let's see. So what this does is this will create blogs for your software. Okay. What does that mean? So when people type into Google or YouTube or ChatGPT or Claude, this will help you rank and get customers. Okay. So for example, Maker AI will create these blogs for you. And if I scroll down, it'll send people to the software, right? So this is one example here. Let me see if I can find another one. Let me go to Marketplace. So as you can see, Deal Flow AI, I've never seen this one as well. So I'm going to go here and right here again, there's a ton of different softwares, right? Or tons of different blogs. Okay. So if I click on one here, again, the goal here is just to get people to their page. Okay. So right here, this will lead to their software, right? So I can go to visit app. And okay, this one looks like they didn't add it yet. Some of these people haven't added the URL. So let me find one that has an actual. Here we go. Let me try. Let me find one. Aura Sensei. I want to find one that has it already built out. Let me see here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So this one right here, I'm not sure what this does. The end of skincare fatigue routines that actually fit for you, right? Boom. So we're sending people directly to your blog. Okay. Now the cool thing is if you're skeptical, you're not sure what people are doing, you can go to our marketplace and you could get in touch with these people. These are all people who use Maker AI, right? So right here, if you go to our marketplace, you can literally reach out to these people, and if it says built with Maker AI, they use Maker AI to build this entire thing, right? So that's kind of the cool thing, is you can reach out to other people as well. Okay. Type in A2 if that's pretty cool, right? Because we are building these blogs to send people to your software. Okay. So that's how this works. I do want to show you a couple more examples here, and then I'm going to show you one last thing here, guys. So let me go to a different account here. I do want to show you, this is a really cool example that I created, or that I want to show you here. This is my brother's software here. So my brother built this software. He's a chef, so he wants to help other people create amazing meals with what they already have in their kitchen. So he built this super simple software that helps people do that. Okay, so that's my brother's here. I want to show you my daughter's. She's only 6 years old, guys, and she built this software that helps other kids create stories. Okay, this is her software here. You can see it leads back to her YouTube channel. She wanted to, make sure people watch her YouTube. So that's my daughter's here. I'll show you one more, and then we'll get going here. This is my dad's. Let me find it. So my dad's a landscaper. He's been doing it for over 30 years. And he was like, I want to build a software, right? I'm like, well, why don't you help other landscapers with their business? So he has a software that helps other landscapers get more leads. Okay. So this is his that he built literally in one day, using the exact same process that I've been talking about here today. Okay. So this is the entire thing right here, guys. So I just want to show you some example of my 6-year-old, my 65-year-old dad building software. Okay. My dad's not technical at all. Okay. It's insane what you can do now. But anyway, so then that's what I want to show you guys. Now that was the build, right? So now you saw what a 65-year-old dad did, and even a 6-year-old built, right? So if they can do it, guys, so can you, right? Do you believe that you can do it? Type in a yes if you believe that you can now build software, and more importantly, get customers to your software. Yes. Awesome. I love it. Very good. Okay. So you saw all of that in under 30 minutes, right? We did that from complete zero. We found a profitable idea with real market data. We validated it with 10-point scoring. We generated a complete build prompt ready to copy and paste into Lovable. And this was built, and we gave you the entire system on how you can replicate our customer acquisition system, right? Now, what we've covered so far is that selling courses, drop shipping, and other opportunities are on their way out, right? You can now build software without knowing a single line of code and everything is handled, right? Security, hosting, troubleshooting, right? Now, the problem is now that people don't know how to get customers or even build software. It's how to actually get customers, right? And that's what we solved in today's training, right? And this is where Maker AI steps in, right? We show you how to get the idea, how to validate that idea, the building prompts from the sales get-go, and the AI clone of our AI customer getting system, okay? Now, what we did is we put together an opportunity that you will not find even on our homepage. And if it's okay, I want to go through what we put together for you today. Type in a yes if that's okay. If I go over what we put together for you, because this is something that you will not find even on our homepage. Okay. And I'll prove that to you in just a second. Awesome. Lots of yeses. Very good. Awesome. So basically everything that I showed you, I want to make sure that you are getting everything that you need to do this starting today. Okay. So this is a webinar only deal special invitation to join the software gold rush and the top 1% who actually make sales. Okay. So I want you to understand that Maker AI is that missing piece. And it's also your secret weapon to help you build and get customers. Okay. So this is what we put together for you guys here today. Okay. So number one is you get access to our entire Maker AI platform, right? Everything I showed you, you're going to get access to the idea generation, the deep market validation, the build prompts that make your software maximize customers from coming in, the complete marketing system built on $18 million in sales, and everything that you need to get customers and build software from A to Z. Okay. That's the first thing you're going to get right there. Okay. Number two is you're going to get access to our Maker AI Academy. Okay. Now, remember I said we sold courses since we started our businesses. Okay. So this is our course on how to build software using AI. Now, remember I said once we added software to our courses, it was able to help our customers way, way more. Okay. Now, to be transparent, Maker AI is really all you need. But if you do want to dive deeper, if you want the step-by-step videos and courses that walk you through our entire system, that's what you're going to get access to as well. Okay. So this is our Maker AI Academy course. Okay. The full system, step-by-step video guide, how to set up your software in a way that 1% actually do to create sales, the full walkthrough, and it's updated all the time. Okay. Again, we sell this just by itself and we've sold it up to $2,000 worth of value. Okay. So this is a course that we sell, but we're going to throw that in for you with the Maker AI system. Okay. So that's the second thing you're going to get. Now check this out. Okay. This is just some of our students getting results. Okay. This is Stevenson. It says first app sign up. I received confirmation of my first app sign up. Looking forward for getting more, right? And this is Helen. I had my first customer and she only built it in a week, right? So people are already getting some crazy results already, right? And I'm going to show you some more examples of that as well, okay? Now, the third thing you're going to get is our private community, over 3,000 AI software builders, okay? So the cool thing here is you can post a question and get an answer in hours from people building right now, okay? You can share wins, get feedback, and more importantly, you get direct access to myself and Stefan inside of the community, okay? We have thousands and thousands of people in this community right now, okay? That's the third thing you're going to get is the private community access. The fourth thing is you get the marketplace access. Now, I mentioned this is something that we sell just by itself, guys, okay? The marketplace is something that is not included for our regular, just people that go to our website, okay? The marketplace is completely separate, but you're going to get access to add as many softwares that you want, okay? So you can list your software where buyers are already searching. We bring you the traffic, okay? More importantly, we're going to also help you get affiliates to promote your product for you. Type in a 1 if you want affiliates to promote your products for you, right? This is another amazing strategy as well. And we're going to give you premium listings and auto-generated blogs that get you traffic, okay? Now, the cool thing about this is even if all you did was list on the marketplace, you're ahead of most software products, okay? Because this is the marketplace, this is normally a $200 a month program just for this. Okay. So you're going to be able to upload as many softwares as you want to our marketplace. Okay. And I just want to show you some proof of this, guys. This is just one of our blogs to one of us softwares. Okay. This right here is what we want to help you do. Okay. Type in a 2 if you want this for your software, right? Almost 500,000 impressions with over 4,000 clicks, right? And that was just in a 2-month span, guys. Okay. So that's what we want to help you do just with the marketplace itself. Okay. So that's the fourth thing you're going to get is the marketplace access. Okay. Number 5, you get all feature updates forever. We're adding so many things to this program. You're going to be completely blown away by all the things that we have in the roadmap, but you get all feature updates forever at no extra cost. Okay. So that's the 5th thing you're going to get. But now here's what we did, guys. We want to make this so good that it would just be dumb not to go all in with this. Okay. So this is a special webinar bonus. What else do you need to actually see success? Okay. So we put this together for you. These are the bonuses here. Okay. Bonus number 1, this is brand new. We just added this. Okay. You're going to get 6 months of coaching with myself or Stefan. Okay. So you get coaching twice a month in our private VIP community. Okay. Now, you can get on these calls and ask us questions. And again, you get access to our brains. You get access to myself or Stefan, who have collectively built a $18 million business together. Okay. So that's the first bonus you're going to get is the 6 months of coaching. Bonus number 2, this is brand new, guys. Literally, we just added this. It's insane. Okay. So this is a software we just added called AI Support Crew. Okay. Now this is something that we sell separately, and let me show you why this is so important. Okay. So if you're worried about support, you're going to get access to our brand new software called AI Support Crew. Okay. Our tool that installs an AI support crew to handle tickets and answer sales questions in your business. Okay. So you can cut tickets down as much as 90%. So all the sales tickets, you don't even have to worry about. Okay. You're going to launch your first AI support rep in minutes on your site. That gives you a massive advantage over any other softwares. Now, more importantly, it's going to help you increase sales instantly. These AI support reps also handle sales objections, instantly increasing sales to your platform. Okay. Now, access to AI Support Crew is normally $9.97 for the early bird access. This bonus is entirely, you're going to get lifetime access to this entire thing, AI Support Crew, totally free. Okay. Now, if you go to our website, AI Support Crew, you'll see this is a completely different software that we sell separately. Okay. So you're going to get access to this as a bonus. And you can see if you go to just this website, we charge just for this specific thing here. Okay. So this is our support ticketing system that we're going to just give to you. That way you can add to your software. Okay. So that's the second bonus you're going to get. Bonus number 3, we created our first customers in 30 days package. So this is a program that we put together to help you get your first customers in 30 days. We also give you, the growth guide. We give you even more business ideas. So this is something that we sell separately that we're going to throw in today's training. Okay. Again, these are some of the results from multiple business that we've gotten. Okay. So that's the third thing you're going to get. Now, number 4, this is our organic traffic course that I've sold for the last 5 years. This is one of the number 1 programs I've had for years, and we're going to throw that in for you guys. Okay. So, this is basically a course on how to get organic explosion. Okay. Again, if you go to Maker AI, it's gonna give you all the organic post to post. But if you want to like dive deeper and how it actually works, we're gonna give you the step-by-step course. Okay. So this is bonus number 4, the organic traffic masterclass. And then we show you how to do it for your Facebook pages, your Facebook profiles, LinkedIn, whatever you want to use to get traffic. Okay. These are just some of the results from multiple pages, over 16 million views in a month there. One of my other profiles got almost 4 million views. So we want to show you the copy and paste process that I use every single day, 5 to 10 minutes a day. Okay. If you want to be able to copy and paste and do that yourself, type in a 2 down below, because we want to show you that process, right? Everything I showed you in the demo, I just want to be able make sure that you're copying that process as well. Okay. Now the cool thing is if you happen to promote multiple softwares, you can do that, using one profile, right? I use one profile and I sell multiple softwares. Okay. Which is pretty cool. So that's the fourth thing you're going to get. Now the fifth thing right here, this is really cool, guys. So Stefan, remember he's the ads guy, right? So he built this entire Facebook ads module to help you learn Facebook ads. Again, Maker AI will do a lot of this for you, but if you want the actual course and the masterclass to walk you through his entire process, we're going to throw that in for you guys as well. Okay. So this is his system on how he's getting 7x return on ads. Okay. Now remember, I showed you in the beginning that he's spending $800,000 on ads and returning almost $6 million. Okay. So you're going to get the entire course on how to do this. Okay. That's the fifth thing you're going to get. Okay. So we added a ton of bonuses for you guys to make sure you actually get results with this. Okay. So again, guys, this is a special webinar deal. All the value here is over $18,988. So this deal will actually expire Sunday midnight EST. Okay. Now we're not going to charge you $18,000. Don't worry. So if you go to getmakerai.com/build, you can get all the bonuses, all the things I just went over, starting at $497 a year, guys. Okay. Now we also have a lifetime deal as well. So if you just never want to pay again, you could go to the lifetime option as well. But if you go again to getmakerai.com/build, that'll give you the entire stack that I just gave you guys. Okay. Now, if you go to our actual website, you won't find that you will only get access to GetMaker AI, guys. You will not get everything that I just mentioned. Okay. So if you go to getmakerai.com/build, then you can get access to everything that I just mentioned here. Okay. Now I'm going to drop the link here, guys, in the comments here. That way you can get access to everything. So you're going to go to getmakerai.com/build to get everything that I just mentioned there. Okay. Now, this is also backed by our personal guarantee. Okay. So if you follow the Maker AI system and within 30 days of promoting your completed software, don't have your first trial sign up, we'll personally work with you and coach you to get your first trial sign up, and we'll share and promote your software on our own social medias. Okay. So that's the personal guarantee that we're going to help you with when you start this process, guys. Okay. Now, why founding members pricing won't last forever, guys? We're growing at a rapid rate, right? Everything that we're teaching you, we're doing, right? We're doing the organic, we're doing the ads, we're doing the marketplace. So we're growing very quickly. So as we add more, we do increase the price, right? If you go to our regular homepage, you'll notice the pricing is different. It's double than what you see in this webinar special. Okay. So this is why the founders pricing won't last forever. Now, again, we have over 3,000 builders, people building real apps, getting real customers. You've seen some of our students already, like Helen, Shelly Turner created her first SaaS live. Nathan Bockers, who built his entire program, and he's already building his second app. It's been amazing to see, guys. But here's some questions here. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can here, guys. But, do I need to know how to code, right? And no, remember, you don't have to. You don't have to know code at all, okay? So the cool thing is Maker AI gives you the copy and paste prompts that you can paste, okay? You saw me do this live for you guys, okay? Now, the second question I always get is, well, can I just use Lovable on my own? And yeah, you can. But again, Lovable doesn't help you get customers. It doesn't give you the marketplace, doesn't do any of that, guys. So that's where 99% of people get stuck, is they build this amazing thing, but then they're not able to get customers, right? Now another question I see is, and it's not on the screen right now, but can I do the annual pricing and then upgrade to lifetime later? The only problem with that is if it's still available, yes, but remember, it will be our normal pricing. Okay. The price that you see right now is our special deal right now. Okay. So if you go to getmakerai.com/build, you'll get access with that. And remember, Maker AI helps you with the ideas, the validation. It does everything for you. Okay. So again, guys, if you go to getmakerai.com/build, it's going to give you everything, the ideas, the validation, everything that you need. Okay. Now, people always ask, what if nobody buys my software, right? That's a real thing. People are worried about that. I would be worried about that, right? Well, that's why the validation comes first, okay? Before you write a single prompt, Maker AI scores your idea on the market size, the competition, the demand, the pricing. You only build when you have a green light, okay? So that's the goal here is Maker AI make sure that you have something that will actually make you money. Okay. Now, I've tried before, I've tried building before and failed. How is this different, right? And you saw it, guys. Most people fail because they're missing one of these three things: a validated idea, a reliable build path, or a marketing system, right? Again, Maker AI handles everything for you. Okay. Now, does Maker AI give everyone the same ideas? Well, no, guys. If you're in the same industry, same niche, Maker AI is going to give you a different idea every single time. Okay. So that's the cool thing. Even if you're in the same industry and doing the same thing as someone else, Maker AI is going to give you a different idea. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. And then can I cancel anytime? So if you're on the monthly or annual, absolutely, guys. Obviously, if you're on the lifetime, you get access for life. You never have to pay again. Okay. Now, why the 99% without Maker are stuck in the build endlessly hamster wheel? Again, guys, you saw us do this live, right? You saw that Maker AI helps you find a profitable idea. It validates with real market data. We give you the build prompts designed to sell and the complete marketing system. Okay, and you can launch in days without paying customers. Okay. And that's the goal here. Again, if you go to getmakerai.com/build, the entire stack is there with all the bonuses. Okay. Now, if all you did was build one software a week in 1 hour and listed it for free on our marketplace, would it be worth it? Okay. Number two, if all you did was copy and pasted my style ads responsible for $100,000 a month and hundreds of millions of free views, taking you 5 minutes a day, would it be worth it? Okay. Or if all this did was build one software for one client that paid you $15 and it only took you 4 hours, would it be worth it? Now, guys, if you happen to cancel your Maker AI account, you still keep your software, but you just wouldn't be on the marketplace. You wouldn't be able to use our system to get customers, but you would still keep your software. It's your software. We don't touch any of that at all. Okay. I want to make sure you're going to be our next success story, guys. Like we have so many people building, as you saw in the marketplace. And, the cool thing is you're able to, obviously talk to other people in our community. So that way you can get help, right? We're going to be in the community, but we want to make sure that you're talking to other people as well. Now, these are some of our students here that are getting insane results, right? This is Nathan Balkers on the left. He said $27,416 from a single idea, an app I built on Maker AI. Okay. This is literally inside our community, guys. So if you go inside our community, you will see this right here. And what's crazy is he's already building his second app. Okay. On the right here is Daniel Chow. So he said, a win I honestly didn't expect. So right here, he made, let's see, almost $17,000 in sales. More importantly, it says $980 a month reoccurring revenue. Okay. That's insane. Yeah. The 17,000 is cool, but the monthly revenue is that's my favorite thing here, is because you get that in your bank every single month. Right. So it's pretty cool. Here's someone from our group here says 273 signups in day number 1 on the beta launch. And he made $2,100 on his first day. Okay. Super cool, guys. This is all inside our community here. Okay. This is Helen here. I got my first commission from Maker AI. You can see here, $359 from Helen as well. I already showed you this one. Okay. Now, Again, guys, these are simple posts that help me build my $100,000 a month software. Remember, I have multiple softwares that we generate for you. Okay. That's what Maker AI will do. It'll help you create these types of posts for you. Okay. If you can copy and paste, you can leverage organic marketing in 5 minutes a day. Okay. Again, you saw us do it. You saw me do it live, right? So that's exactly what we're doing here, guys. Okay. So that's the process here. You plus Maker AI plus copy and paste marketing materials we give you in 10 minutes a day. You can start joining the 1% of software sellers. Okay. We've already shown you so many of our students getting results. These are just a few more here for you guys. Here's Press Pitch AI, thousands of members. Aaron with Beacon Script, Shelly with Chrome Stack Pro. So many. Now, without Maker AI, the customer part is missing, right? The cool thing about Maker AI is it finds profitable ideas for you. It validates it with real market data. It builds from a sales first perspective. It gives you the copy and paste build prompts. It gives you the complete marketing system. It gives you the daily content and video scripts, the comment ladder strategy, and the community and live coaching. Okay. Again, you can build with any AI builder you want. Lovable, Replit, Base 44, Claude, Manus. It doesn't matter. Okay. That's the beauty of this process here. Now imagine in 30 days from now, you open your Stripe dashboard, 12 paying customers, you didn't write code, you didn't hire a developer, you followed a system that 1,700 people are already using, okay? And the people in your circle asking, wait, how did you actually build that, right? Guys, that's the system. That's the thing I want you to understand here, okay? Now, again, guys, this is not for everyone. This is not for you if you're looking to get rich quick, right? This is definitely not for you. It's the closest thing you can get to it, I believe, but it's still, you still got to put in the work. You still got to, generate the post them on Facebook, be consistent. Like nothing is ever going to be like a get rich quick button, right? So never, never. This is not for you if you don't have 2 to 4 hours a week to build something real. And this is not for you if you're happy with your current income at your 9 to 5, right? This is for you if you want to build software that actually gets customers and makes passive income, but don't know where to start. Or if you tried before, but never got a single paying customer. Or if you're willing to follow a proven system to take action. Okay. So again, guys, if you go to getmakerai.com/build, you'll get access to this entire thing. Okay. So this is the full stack. Again, I want to make sure you guys understand here. If you go to getmakerai.com/build, you'll get access to this. Okay. All right, guys. If there's any other questions I didn't answer, I'm sorry if I missed any of them. I see a lot of questions coming through, so I will try to answer as many questions as I can here. Let's see here. Where do I find the leads app you have? If you go to freedomthreads.ai, you can check that out. It's my viral leads app. Actually, as a matter of fact, I can show you right here. So this is freedomthreads.ai. This is one of my softwares here. This is TrueVest AI, one of my other softwares. This is my Driven Man Bible study software that I created. And then this is one of our students, DM Lead Flow, as well. Okay. So yeah, I just want to make sure you guys see all the softwares if you want to go check them out for yourself. Yeah, the pricing is USD. So yeah, all the pricing you see there is USD. So if you go to getmakerai.com/build, awesome. I see some people have just joined us on the lifetime. So congratulations. Thank you guys so much. That's a great question. Do you take commissions on the marketplace? No, actually not at all, guys. Everything that we do with Maker AI is yours. Like we just help you with everything. We don't take any commission. We don't do any of that, guys. You keep everything yourself. We just help you with that process. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Is it possible to start? Yeah, so you can start with a certain like if you want to start on the monthly or yearly and then upgrade. But again, this is a special offer. So if you start on the monthly and then you want to go to lifetime, the special offer will not be there. Okay, so just a heads up on that. So as far as can we get support on marketing? Yes, you get access to our coaching, you get access to the community. All that is there. Awesome. Someone says, I really thank you for the offer. It's affordable. Just what I need. Already have a global concept I can turn into several apps. Looking forward to this. Awesome, man. Very good. So happy to have you inside our system here. You're gonna be blown away, man. We're doing so much here. Okay, very good. Okay, if I missed your question, please put it down again, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get every single question here. I already created my SaaS product. I want to know if I can still use Maker AI for everything. Yeah, actually, absolutely. That's such a great question. Yeah. So if you go, I don't know if you remember in the beginning of the training here. Let me see if I can find this. In the beginning of the training, there's a section here. If you go to new project, you'll notice there's something here that says I already have a software, so you can use all our marketing, all our ads to do all that stuff for you. Okay, so you can definitely use this. Okay, so you can see, and then all your projects are saved. Okay, you can build as many projects as you like. Okay, which is pretty cool. So all that is here, guys, for you. Okay, that's a great question. So thank you so much for asking that. All right. Okay. So let's see. If you don't have an idea yet, can you help brainstorm and decide? Yeah, Maker AI will help you do that. That's the cool thing. Maker AI will give you an idea in any industry that you like. Okay. And then you can build from there. So, will you be doing anything with mobile apps? I haven't. I make way more money on the web-based apps. We do have people that want to put their software on the mobile app. To be honest, guys, software, you can make way more on web-based apps, right? If you think about it, like a mobile app like iOS or Apple or Android, I mean, you're only charging like two, five, maybe $10 a month. With a web-based app, you can charge way more, right? So that's why I stick to those type of things. Um, okay, let's see here. Uh, do I need to buy any AI tools? So the only one you would need is the builder itself, right? So obviously Maker AI, and then like your builder. So like Lovable would be would you would was what you would use. Oh, here's a great question. Does this work on a credit system like Lovable? So no, but we are gonna switch to a credit system, okay? But let me explain. I don't want to scare anyone. If you bought on today's webinar, again, you get all future updates forever, but you will not be in the credit system. Okay. So to be honest, guys, we will have a credit system, but if you buy this offer right here that you see, you will not have that credit system. Okay. So you can build as many things as you want without having a credit system. So that's a great question. Great question. Does it tie into school? Yes, our community is in school. Absolutely. Let's see here. Will this work well for B2B? Absolutely, absolutely. I just signed up for a lifetime. Awesome. So happy to have you here. This is so good. I'm excited, guys. If you sign up for a lifetime, like literally start building as soon as possible. Okay. Like we want to see you start to build and getting results, guys. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have the entire replay, guys, if you need to see the replay or anything that you missed. Okay. Let's see. Works well for B2B. Yes. How do I book for the coaching call? So once you get access to everything, it'll be inside of the school community. Okay. Actually, I'll show you right now. That way you can see it. So this is our school community here. So right here in the community, there's something called our calendar. So inside the calendar here, you can see all the calls here so that we have. And then if you have access to it, for getting everything today, you can click on this and you'll grab, it'll give you the links for it. Okay. So all that will be there, guys. So no worries there. Okay. So I hope that answers your question on that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What is a credit system? Okay, so a credit system is essentially like if you buy a software, like they charge you for using it. We don't do that, right? We will do that, but for everyone buying today, you'll never have to worry about credit system, okay? So just a heads up on that. Uh awesome. Glad I went all in. Awesome. Good to have you here. Does this work with open code? Yeah, whatever builder you want to use, absolutely. Have so many questions. Yeah, ask them now. I'm here. I'm here, guys. So please ask as many questions as you have. Awesome. So yeah, if you had any trouble at all, just make sure to, if you go to our community, you can ask a question there and we'll get you set up. No worries. We did have a huge surge of people coming in, so it could have been a glitch on our end, but no worries. We'll get that all fixed up for you guys. Um, yeah, can we upgrade from like monthly to yearly? Yes, you can, but you will get our full, it'll charge you the full price. That's the only downside to that. So, if you want to go all in with this, like I would say just get the lifetime, get the yearly. You don't have to worry about that again, okay? So, just a heads up on that, guys. Let's see. Yeah, so if you see anything different on our Maker AI website, remember you don't get everything that you see on this. So if you go to our regular website, you just get access to Maker AI. You don't get access to Maker AI Academy. You don't get access to our marketplace. You don't get access to all the bonuses that you see. So if you go to our regular website, you will not get this deal right here. Okay, and this is just for being on this training today. Okay. So yeah, just a heads up on that. Yeah. So very good. Cool. I'm going to check my other chat. I have another chat, guys. So I want to make sure I'm answering all the questions here. All right. So let's see here. Yeah. So if you have an existing business, you can absolutely use that for sure. For sure. If you get the monthly to do this and get all the bonus and if you get the monthly only on this special, not on our regular website. So yeah, great question. All right. All right. So here's if you're not ready right now, here's what you need to know, okay? So we will have a replay link for you guys so that way you can make sure to watch it again if you want to see how we did it. But the cool thing is the exclusive webinar discount is for today's session or till whenever the deadline ends. Okay. Again, the founder's pricing is something you'll buy today. You never have to pay again. You don't have to worry about a credit system, anything like that. Okay. So just something as a heads up there. You will get the replay though. That way you can see that and you don't have to worry about missing anything. Okay. Because all that will be there. Okay, guys. So just a heads up on that. Okay. If there's any other questions, let me know. I want to make sure every question is answered. Okay. It's really important that you ask right now. Okay. Especially that we're on here. We're able to help answer questions. So make sure that you're asking, guys. Okay. Awesome. If I missed your questions, please ask me. Okay. Because I want to make sure there was a lot of questions coming in. So I did not miss anyone. So if there's something that I missed, please let me know. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you guys. Again, I want to go through everything again that you get, guys. While if you have, as you're asking questions, I want to make sure that you know what you're getting. Okay. So yeah, if you purchase between now, you can always upgrade as long as it's within that deal. Absolutely. Okay. But yeah, this is what you get, guys. You get access to the full Maker AI software. Number two, you get access to the Maker AI full video training library. Number three, you get access to our private community. Number four, you get access to our marketplace access, so you can list as many softwares as you want. Number five, you get all feature updates forever. You don't have to worry about a credit system. And bonus number one, you get access to the 6 months group coaching with Stefan and myself. Bonus number two, you get lifetime access to AI support crew. Again, this is our support ticketing system that we sell separately that you get access to. Bonus number three, you get access to our first 100 customers in 30 days AI scale bundle. Bonus number four, our organic traffic masterclass program. And bonus number five, our meta ads masterclass. I'm going to drop that link here that way you guys can get access to that, guys. So again, you're going to go to getmakerai.com/build. And for those of you who already joined the lifetime, welcome, guys. Make sure that you let us know inside the community that you purchased here today. And yeah, start building, guys. I want to see you guys start building and putting it on our marketplace. Okay. So if you go to getmakerai.com/build, it'll go straight to it. It worked for me. I just went to it. So make sure to go to that link here. Type that in if you need it. It'll be there for you guys. Okay. So again, getmakerai.com/build. Okay. So yeah, that'll be there, guys. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Now, guys, I want to just for those of you who are still on here, I know we have so many of you guys, so thank you so much for spending the time with us. I really appreciate you taking the time, out of your busy schedules. For me, time is everything. I don't want every time I do any type of training and you're willing to put your time into any of these, like I really appreciate that. Okay. Well, if you're on here, I want to ask like, what is maybe you're on the fence. You're just like, man, I want to do this, but I just have that one. I'm just not sure about this one thing, right? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. What is that one thing? Maybe you're like, you want to go all in, but you're not quite sure. What is it, guys? Let me know because I want to be able to help you through that process. And you could ask me anything you want and to be able, and I want to know how I can help you, right? Now, if it's a money thing, right, that's why we have the lower price points, right? That's why we have like, the monthly, right? Just start the process, right? Start getting the customers, and then later on, yes, you can upgrade later if you want, but just start, right, guys? Because the thing is, yes, you can go and try to build this on your own, but you don't have the proven system, right, to do it for you, right? So that's the thing that we're helping you with, right? Yes, you can go try to build this on your own, but again, the reason why we're doing this is because we built a proven system that we use every single time, okay? So I want to make sure that we're able to help you with this, okay? So let's see here. Yeah, I answered all those questions here. So, yeah, again, the credit system, guys, there's no credit system at the moment. Okay. So, if you buy before the end of the deal, you'll never have to worry about a credit system. Okay. So just a heads up on that. Will this be compatible? Uh, will this be compatible by Claude Code? I started building there. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Again, you can build in any platform that you'd like. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Oops. Who are the people buying your products in the marketplace? Oh my gosh. I mean, so our marketplace is essentially so we have so many blogs and so many offers in our marketplace. I mean, it's whoever is searching for the solution to their pain, right? So we have so many products in there. So we're getting customers from everywhere, from Google, YouTube, ChatGPT, Claude, right? Wherever people are asking questions, it's going to be in there, guys. Okay, so just a heads up on that. So just so you know, guys, the marketplace once you add your software to the marketplace, we're going to create these blogs that go on Google, that go on Bing and Microsoft and Chat GPT and wherever people are searching to get you that. Okay. What's the best combination stack with your Maker AI tool? I mean, essentially all you need is Maker AI and Lovable, right? Or just those two things. We give you everything you need within Maker AI to build all the content, build all the ads, all that good stuff. Okay. Again, you're going to get everything that you see here. If you go to our regular website, you will not see, everything that is listed here. So yeah, can I cancel my Claude? Yeah, I mean you can. I like having Claude and ChatGPT. Just I use them, but as far as the software goes and getting sales, yeah, all you need is really Maker AI and you're a builder, lovable, right? So that's the cool thing about that. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, the cool thing, guys, is with Maker AI, I just want to show you like this is our marketplace, right? So once you have your product, your software, you can essentially add it on this marketplace, and we're going to help you generate traffic. Okay. So that's the goal here. Okay. So again, we went over the process here. There's three ways to get traffic, right? There's organic, there's ads, and then the marketplace, right? If you're doing just one of those things, you're going to get customers. That's the goal. You just got to be consistent with it, guys. Okay. Okay. So the software can build on its own or has to have a lovable. So remember, I talked about the build, right? So this is the process here. So Maker AI gives you the copy and paste prompts that you copy and paste into your builder. Okay. So we recommend Lovable, but you can use whatever you want. Claude Code, Base 44, whatever software builder that you want. Okay. Great question. Is there any way you can help to continuously improve the software we build? Absolutely. Yeah. That's why we have our community. That's why, I mean, you guys can see inside our community, people are asking questions all the time, right? People are asking, not only are people asking questions, people are saying, I launched my first app. People have testimonials. We're posting in here all the time. You could see this community is extremely, um, what do you call it? Engaged. Okay. There's a lot of people in here and helpful too, right? It's not just like, it's a dead community. Like people are actually here to help. And that's the goal, guys. Okay. Yeah. If you need any help at all, yeah, make sure to post inside our community. Would love to help you. We have people in there like ourselves, and then we also have our team. We can absolutely help you with anything that you need. Okay, guys. So no worries there. All right. So again, guys, if you go to getmakerai.com/build, you'll see everything that you get. Uh, the full Maker AI platform, the Maker AI Academy, the private community access, all feature updates, the marketplace access. You can list as many softwares as you want. Bonus number one, the 6 months group coaching with Stefan and Jonathan or myself. Bonus number two, you get access to the lifetime for AI Support Crew, which is another software we launched. It's basically, just so you know, AI Support Crew. Let me kind of show you guys. AI Support Crew is essentially, if you go to Maker AI, you'll notice that there's this chat system here. So that's what AI Support Crew is. Okay, so it's essentially that, right? So AI Support Crew. If you go to AI Support Crew, again, it's a whole software that we're going to just throw in for you guys. Okay. So just, that's one of the cool things with this deal is you get access to the AI Support Crew where you can have a whole support system, not only support, but a sales system to help you with that. Okay. So that's the beauty of this process is that, you get that AI support. Okay. And then you get access to bonus number three, our first 100 customers in 30 days. Bonus number four, the organic traffic masterclass. And then bonus number five, the meta ads masterclass. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So guys, I'm curious, what was the biggest aha you got from this training? Let me know. I'm curious because I know for me, when I first learned this process, I was like, it's so crazy that AI can build this. Like, not only can it build, but you can make any changes that you can think of, right? And really the sky's the limit, right? So yes, Maker AI will give you all the ideas, but then you can add or change whatever you want. So that's kind of the beauty of this, okay? Okay, yeah, Rojas, yeah, make sure to ask inside our community. I'll make sure to also we'll send you a private message as well to make sure you're good to go. But yeah, thank you so much for that. We'll definitely get you all set up. No worries. We'll get you completely set up. Yeah, we had a huge surge today. So we'll make sure that you have access as soon as possible. So thank you so much for asking. And make sure actually let me that way you can ask inside the community as well. That way you can here we go. Let me send this to you. That way you can ask inside the community. All right. So I just sent this to you privately. Oops. Well, I thought I did, but okay, here we go. So if you ask inside our community there, you should be good. What about the web hosting costs that's handled? So all the web hosting is done on Lovable. You don't have to worry about the architecture or the hosting or anything like that. Lovable handles all that for you, which is the beauty of that. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So again, guys, you're going to go to getmakerai.com/build. When I start with 0 followers, would it be possible to sell the software? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's where we're seeing so many of our students get customers, right? If you follow our system on how to post on Facebook, then absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole point is we give you the system that you literally have to copy and paste. Okay. Um, and we've helped thousands and thousands of people with starting from zero. So that's something that's not new for us. We've always had programs on how to get organic and viral traffic. So even if you're starting from scratch, um, we give you everything you need for that. Okay. So all of that is included. So we have everything that we need. Or we give you everything that you need to sell your software, even if you have 0 customers. And then if you want to run ads as well, right? So we show you the system on how to start running ads. And that's kind of the cool thing, right? So one thing that to note is I remember all the bonuses that I mentioned, right? So if you once you get access to everything, the cool thing is the classroom here, AI Software Academy. This has everything that I just mentioned, right? So, you don't have to have the course, but we give it to you, right? We show you how to get instant customers. We show you, um, how to use Facebook ads. We show you, how to launch your software. Like everything is here, guys. Like everything that I just mentioned, right? How to sell, one to many, right? So all the things that you need is inside of this, inside of the community, inside of the bonuses that I gave you. Okay. Um, yeah, we don't have a credit system. Don't worry about a credit system. I know some people were asking about that. It's something you won't have to worry about. Okay, it's essentially when a software charges more for using it. We don't do any of that. Okay, now we will add a credit system, but if you're getting this deal today, you'll never have to worry about it. Okay, so nothing to worry about. But thanks for asking. Yeah, awesome, awesome. So again, guys, you can go to getmakerai.com/build. That'll get you access to this offer, right? So get access here at getmakerai.com/build. Let me make sure you guys have the right link here. I know some, yeah. So if you just type it in, so getmakerai.com/build, it'll take you right to it, but it should be in the comments there. So yeah, there we go. Awesome. You know what's crazy, guys? You'll see some of the things I've done with Maker AI here. So, if I go to my projects here, you can see dozens and dozens of projects I've created, right? So TrueVest is one of my big projects here, um, right here. And then I have Freedom Threads right here. Um, we just built so many things with this thing. It's just insane. And not all of these are mine. Some of these are for clients as well, that we help build. But yeah, I mean, Freedom Threads is probably one of my biggest softwares that got thousands of members. And, TrueVest, I basically partnered with someone that was really smart with trading. And I was like, hey, I can build you a software that can help with trading, right? I'm not a trader, but I took his brain and I built the software based on that, right? So just thinking about all the ideas you can do, right? It's like, one thing that I like to think about with this is like, how can I reach out to other people that have like great frameworks, great ideas, right? So you saw everything that I created here, right? What if you go and you reach out to someone like, hey, I can build you a software. Someone would charge you 100,000. I'll do it for $1,000, right? It only cost you a little bit. And then what's crazy is you can build it for them and then let them sell it. And you can either partner with them or you can just have them pay you. So what I'm doing, to kind of give you an idea, people are coming to me and they're like, I want to build this thing and I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to build it myself. I don't want to worry about it. So what I'm doing, I'm like, first of all, I charge them to build it. So I'll charge, pretty good amount. But then I'll also take equity. Okay. So what I do is I charge them just to build it. And then I take 40, 50% of all the sales that come in. Right. So just another idea, right? Everything that you learned today is not in vain, right? Because you can do this for yourself and you can do it multiple times. You've seen me build multiple softwares, but this is something that you can replicate, not only for yourself, but also for other people, right? So I hope that gives you some ideas, right? Does that, I'm curious, um, is it, would you, and any of you do that? Would any of you go and build for someone else? Because that's one of the coolest things, right? Because once you learn this process, you can go do this for other people. And that's really, really powerful because even if they know how to use AI, they don't want to spend the time. Even if it's an hour, they don't want to spend the time doing it, right? But you can do it, right? You can go to a business and you can be like, I can build you a software, charge them $5,000, whatever you want, and say, I'm going to charge you this, and then I'm going to take 30% equity from all the sales, and then I'm going to put your software on a marketplace that gets even more sales. Do we have a deal? I guarantee they're going to love that, right? Because so many people, they know it's expensive to build software, right? It's usually hundreds of thousands of dollars, but now you can build it with so little money, right? It's crazy. But the cool thing about the Maker AI system is you can build multiple softwares, right? You could essentially build unlimited products with that, which is really cool. Okay. So I'm just giving you guys ideas there. Type in a one if you're still with me. I want to make sure that you guys are still with me. I want to make sure that I'm still providing value and answering questions. Um, so when you first get a Maker AI account, like the first thing you want to do here is, you're going to go to the Maker AI system. Well, first thing I would do is like once you get access to Maker AI, we have just a few things here. We have our academy, so make sure you join that. We have our community, so all these things are here. If there's any feature requests, like if there's something that's missing, you can always go here and and add different features. Like there's people asking for different things, so we're adding things all the time, guys. So uh, please go to this feature request. And if there's something you want added, we're going to add it for you. Okay. We're going to make this software better and better for everyone in this community. Okay. But anyway, so you're going to get access to it. You'll have the dashboard. It kind of gives you some quick, how to get access to everything. And then you're going to go to new project and you're going to start the process, right? And then you're going to go to AI, suggest an idea. If you have no idea what to build, and then if you have an idea or if you already have a software and you just want to make it better, you can click on this option as well. Okay. But most people will start with this here and then they'll click on their, whatever industry that they want here. And then, basically you go through the steps, you go through the process, right? And that's what you do. You go through every step that I mentioned, right? You go through the idea, and then you go through the validation, and you go through the build, and then you get through the get users, right? You just go through that every single time. Now, what's cool about this is, every project has its own database, right? So if I go to my, this is a pet software here. If I go over here, this all has its own like stuff, right? So if I go here, I can literally go to all the things I created here, and it's all has its own database. It knows everything about this project, right? It has the market data, it has the competition. So everything has its own thing, and you can build as many as you want, right? That's the beauty of this process here, guys. Okay. So great questions here, guys, as we go through this. And this is everything they get on today's special training here. Now, how complex can you make this? Guys, you can make this as complex or as easy as you want. That's the beauty of this. There's really no limitations. I will say the more you add, the more like AI credits you'll use. Now, I'll give you an example. Okay. So someone's like, okay, well, if I'm doing something extremely complicated, like for example, take Maker AI. Okay. We built this using AI. Okay. You know how much it costed us to build this? And this is like a very, very, very complex project. Okay. So with this, right, we built it in like a week and it only took us about $250 in credits to build this project right here. Okay. And you see how complicated and how much we added to this, right? So, even the most crazy complicated things are very, very inexpensive, right? Now, most of you are not going to spend that much. You'll probably, most of our students are between like 50, 60, $70. And some people just create simple softwares with like 5, $10, right? So it really depends on what you want to create and how complex you want to make it. Let's see. How long does it take to start getting an income? We have people getting income by Monday, right? So they start building today, have the software ready, and then they start posting and they start using ads and they start getting customers like a couple days, right? As long as you start posting, that's like the only thing. Like, one thing you'll notice about me is if you go to my Facebook page, like I post about my softwares every single day, right? So if you go to my Facebook here, um, I'm always posting, like you see every single day. This one, I think one of my, let's see. Oh, I think I might have deleted that one, but every single day, guys, I'm posting. Okay. So let me go here. Yeah, so this one was about Freedom Threads. This one is about Maker AI. This one is about, I think, Freedom Threads. This one, I'm not sure what this one is. So I'm using my profile to promote multiple things, is what I'm trying to say, right? Um, this one I'm taking people to Freedom Threads. This one right here is just like literally just a list of softwares, and a lot of these are mine, right? So Freedom Threads is mine. Maker AI is mine. TrueVest is mine. Um, DM Lead Flow is one of my students that we're helping promote. Undero.com is another one that one of my friends created. So what's crazy is like you can make these types of posts, right? Super simple. And like these type of posts, watch, I'll show you some proof here. These types of posts, like they get a lot of they get a lot of views. It's crazy, right? So you can see right here, 50 people saved this one. Let's see here. 80 clicks. Look at that. Just on that post. And I can do this every single day, right? 80 clicks just on that one small post. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is you got to be consistent, right? Camila here, she's probably one of my most successful students. She posts every single hour on the hour, right? Um, I'm sorry, every single day, right? So every single day she's posting. Um, and that's why people are successful because they're consistent. Okay. But we give you everything you need, right? The whole goal with Maker AI is we give you, um, right? So if we go to the project we created today, we give you everything you need to create content, right? So, we give you the YouTube, we give you the short form videos, we give you the viral scripts, we give you the image posts, like everything that I went through in the demo is there for you guys. Okay. So, anyways, I just want to make sure you guys understand that because this is the thing that's going to help you actually get sales is being consistent, right? With whatever we give you. Okay. Really important that you guys understand that. So awesome. Awesome. Uh, let's see. Now, the cool thing about this Maker AI system is it'll work for anyone in any country, whether it doesn't matter where you're at. Like another thing that's really cool is you can even have AI switch it to different languages, right? So what's cool of what we did with Maker AI is we have it in different languages now. So we have this little switcher that goes if you want to go to Espanol, right? So I can click on this and then it'll switch to Espanol and everything will be in Espanol, which is cool, right? Because if you're in a different country or you have a different language, AI will simply do that for you, which is really cool, right? Before it was impossible to do without spending another hundreds of thousands of dollars with this process, right? So it's just so crazy what you can do. Like anything I had idea for, you can do. Okay, so yeah, guys, it's crazy. Um, is there any other questions about the offer, about Maker AI, about this process? Let me know, guys. I want to make sure I'm answering all the questions. So, if you guys have any other questions, please drop them down below. As far as like, hey, I'm worried about taxes and stuff like that. I mean, that's all something you would talk to a CPA about. Any business that you start, that's something you would talk to an accountant. Whatever, any type of business income you have to claim, you have to pay taxes on it. So just like any other business. So yeah. And the cool thing about building software with AI is you don't have to worry about security or personal information for your users. The system itself, the AI system, it has all the security and it hosts everything. You don't have to worry about any of that. So which is a beauty. So, all right. If there's no other questions, I want to make sure that you guys are good. Everything will end at midnight EST. So that's the time zone there. But if there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, guys. But I'm going to go through this one more time. You're going to get access to the full Maker AI software platform. Number two, the Maker AI Academy. Number three, the private community access. Number four, the marketplace access, where you can list unlimited softwares. Number five, all feature updates. Bonus number one, the 6 months group coaching with Stefan and myself. Bonus number two, lifetime access to AI support crew, which is another software we have that'll be your support and sales system. Bonus number three, the first 100 customers in 30 days, AI skill bundle. Bonus number four, the organic traffic masterclass course. Bonus number five is the meta ads masterclass. Again, we recommend going lifetime, that we never have to have payments or worry about credits ever again, and you have all future updates. But yeah, guys, if you go to getmakerai.com/build, you'll get access to that entire process there. Okay, guys. Type in a one if you enjoyed today, if you got some value, if you got some good ideas, right? If this is something that was like, it got your head spinning, right? You're excited. You want to build. You want to start building. What's crazy is like, you don't have to wait. You don't have to go and watch courses. You can literally just use our system and start building today, right? And that's kind of the beauty of this process, guys, is you don't have to worry about having to watch thousands of hours of courses. It's like you can just simply start building, right? And that's why I love software, because before I love courses, and I think there's always a place for courses, but I use courses as just as an added extra now, right? The software itself does everything for you, and that's the beauty of this process, guys. So, just want you guys to understand, like that's a really exciting thing, right? It's like we don't have to worry about like having to teach you, because the software does it for you. You simply follow the step-by-step system, you copy and paste, and that's it. The system is built around our brains, around how we built businesses worth over $18 million, right? And that's where that's where our system is different, right? Because you can go and try to build this on your own, but you're not going to have the knowledge of how we built our businesses, right? And I think that's where Maker Guy is really special in that regard. So, one thing, one last story here before I get off, and if there's any other questions, please drop them down below. When I see an opportunity, guys, something like this is just so crazy. I always wanted to build software. Back in 2019, I was at my corporate job, and at the time I was making, decent money just as a corporate worker, but I wanted to build software, but I didn't have the money to do it. Now I could have taken out a loan, and maybe I should have done that, but I was scared, right? I didn't want to, at the time I wanted to build a software that was like $230,000 or something like that. And I actually did get approved for the loan, but it was against my house. And I was just, at the time I was just like, oh man, I don't know if I should do that. But I'm glad I didn't, because, at the time I had no knowledge in business. I had no experience in getting customers. So, over the last 6 years, I've built a customer system that now I know how to get customers. Before I didn't. But what I'm saying is, back then that was the first thing I wanted to do in business. And I just didn't have the money for it. I didn't want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to build. Now, the software I wanted to build like 6 years ago, it was like a fitness software. I actually built it, and I think I spent like $40 to build it. I haven't done it live yet. I'm not really in the fitness industry anymore. I love fitness, but I don't sell fitness things anymore. But anyways, what I'm saying is I built the software that I originally wanted to build for $40. Now, it's insane, because I wish I was able to do that like 6 years ago and we had AI. But what I'm trying to say, and what I want to wrap this up with, is this opportunity is insane, right? I've always wanted to build software because of the reoccurring money, right? When I sold courses and when I do affiliate marketing, there's no reoccurring aspect to it, right? There's no, the thing is that when I sell a course, you sell the course and that's it, right? And people don't get as good of results because it's dependent on them to go watch it, right? When I sell software, the software does it for them. They get results. They're happy with me. It's just a way better thing. So, and that's the cool thing about it. Now, one of our cool guarantees with Maker AI is if you follow the system, if you follow the step-by-step process, you start posting consistently, we're going to help you get sales. We're going to post it on our own platforms. And that's the goal, right? So that's our guarantee today. We're going to be posting on our own platforms. If you, for some reason don't get your first sales and your first signups, okay, we're gonna make sure you get sales, guys. Some way or another, we're gonna help you, whether it's the ads, whether it's the organic content, whether it's the marketplace, or what we guaranteed on today's training. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So again, guys, I'm going to go through this one last time, just to make sure you guys fully understand. You're going to go to, getmakerai.com/build. I'm going to post that in the chat a few more times. But basically, you're going to get access to the full Maker AI software platform. Number two, the Maker AI Academy. Number three, the private community access. Number four, the marketplace access where you can list as many softwares as you'd like. Number five, all future updates. Don't have to worry about a credit system or anything like that. Bonus number one, the 6 months group coaching with myself and Stefan. Bonus number two, the lifetime access to AI support crew. We help you integrate a support system and a sales system to sell even more. Bonus number three, the first 100 customers in 30 days AI bundle. Bonus number four, the organic traffic masterclass. And bonus number five, the meta ads masterclass. Yeah, so this all will end Sunday midnight EST, guys. So just make sure that don't wait too long. We want to make sure that you not only not wait, but like start building, right? The whole goal is to start building as soon as possible, right? So, I really want you guys to start building your software because there's you don't have to wait. Like it's literally just you can start building now. Like once you get access, you just start the process. You can have a software by today. That's the crazy thing, guys. You can have a software by the end of today if you really push it, right? Now, most of you probably recommend probably a couple days to make sure you test it and it's working good and all that good stuff. But I've built softwares in a whole day, ready to sell, ready to start taking payment. Okay, so just something to really think about, guys. Is it's not like you're buying a course right now. You're buying a system that actually gets results. Okay. Now we have our courses if you want to dive deeper, but we have the system. That's what you're buying. You're not buying courses. The courses are extra. Okay. So just so you understand, like you're not just buying information. You're buying a system that we've used every single time. Every single time I start a business, I use this process every single time. Okay. And you'll see that. All right. I'll answer one or two more questions. If there's anything else, please let me know. Let me check my other chat here. Let's see. Okay. All right. So yeah, thank you guys. What about the back end of the software? Do we get some help with that? Well, the cool thing is Maker AI handles all that for you, right? It gives you the copy and paste prompts that the AI builder will build that'll handle all the back end stuff. Okay, which is really cool. Thank you. It's been very interesting to learn. Yeah, absolutely, man. What additional costs? Yeah, so the only additional cost is whatever Lovable will charge to build. Again, most of our students are building in between $40 to $60. Some as low as 10 to 20 if it's just like a simple software. To give you a heads up, we spent $250 to build Maker AI when we first built it. So very, very inexpensive. I should do that next time. I want to know how much we would have, what a developer would charge to build Maker AI. I want to say it's at least in the $500,000 range. Okay. For $250. Like that's mind blowing to me. So Um, yeah, so Lovable again is just the builder. It's not the system that helps you get customers. It doesn't give you the marketplace access. It doesn't give you any of the bonuses that I mentioned. So let's see. The special pricing will end Sunday midnight EST. Russell, Russell, it's funny. I was just hanging out with him, and he actually, I think he got the idea from me, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, awesome, cool guys. Let me see here. Well, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys' time. Really appreciate you, spending the time to learn this. I really believe that this is going to be. I really believe that this is going to be something that if you go all in with this opportunity, it can really change your life. It's already changed my life in just the last 6 to 8 months. And I'm all in with this, guys, not only with Maker AI, but just with all the things that I'm building. I'm partnering with other people, building them softwares, taking equity. It's crazy what you can build. And we're really going all into helping our students with Maker AI, but I'm also doing the thing, right? I'm actually building software, bringing in, partners to build and help build. And it's such a fun experience, guys. Oh my gosh, like you're going to have so much fun doing this. Like it's so fun. Like I can do this all day. And my daughter loves it. My dad has enjoyed it. So, um, it's a good time. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending the time. Again, go to getmakerai.com/build for this special opportunity. And again, if you go to our regular website, it will not be there. So just guys, make sure to go here and you'll be good to go. So thank you all so much. God bless. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you're inside the community, who's not in our community, actually, by the way, type in a one if you're not. If you're not in our community. Okay. All right. All right. So I just sent that just as a bonus for being here. So thank you guys so much. Um, thank you so much for your time. We'll see you guys inside. I love to see what you're building. Please build, launch, start posting, and put it on our marketplace. We're going to start getting you traffic. That's the goal, guys. So, last thing here, go to getmakerai.com/build. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me inside the community. You can even reach out on Facebook, whatever is easiest. I try to read all my messages as much as I can, guys. So, um, let me see here. So yeah, last thing here, guys. Special link. There we go. All right. Well, thank you all so much. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.